He has so much of variety. And just getting back to the point you made, as you say, when you're defending, take another look. A good surprise bouncer. Interesting that the leg umpire opted not to call it a wide. Nabi was going down a little bit, but still a clear wide. But it's a good bounce that pushed him back. You need to use your resources, particularly the attacking options.
Brilliant shot. He found the gap. It was a loosener. It was there to hit. A full toss from Ibadat, dishing it up, and Mohammad Nabi making full use of it, finding the boundary.
I can understand the thinking process, Huzi. You bowl the short ball, you assume the batsman's on the back foot, and then you try and bowl the Yorker. That's what he was trying, I think, and then eventually got it wrong. But that's something that you need to try at this stage. You need, if you're going for wickets, you need to try and do those things.
It's a learning curve. He goes full again, slashes at it, over point. Another boundary, 2 in 2. Well, it is rather a no-brainer, but with 2 runs needed and 19 deliveries, they're all up in their feet, just waiting for that moment.
Well, there's very little Ibadat could do, because he hardly has anything to bowl. I mean, he's got another over remaining up his sleeve after this one. So that's a clear underutilization. Well, had he been used a little bit more, I think he could have been a contender for the player of the series.
Well, a dot ball. Yeah, rightly so. It's rather too late and is coming at... they're all just wrapping it up. 132 for 3. Beautiful side. Starts off with a wide, 1-8. And, well, the scores are level. Perhaps he's just giving it away.
Well, let's take a look at what Muni is trying to do with the ball. Is he really spinning, or is he looking to seam? Well, he's not spinning at all. He's not spinning at all. He's just bowling a bit of medium pace. And on this pitch, medium pace, when nothing happens, it becomes just easy. If he's nipping it around, then, yeah, I can understand.
It's the variations in this format of the game that makes you the best bowler or a very good bowler, when you're creating a bit of doubt. Well, they pick up the single and that's it. They've clinched it, 134 for 3. In just 17.2 overs, the Rangers have done it, and they were cruising it, and they cruised it beautifully. Watson, you may have been unlucky, but you got a very good ball. But the Thunders, they've gone down by 7 wickets.
Well, I can tell you that it was poor out cricket by the Thunders, and I also thought the captaincy lacked a little bit of imagination. I don't think he was skillful enough. He tried or utilized his bowlers well enough to try and win this game. Ibadat's case is the best example. But anyway, I think the Rangers have had a walk in the park.
Well, rather said, both the teams, it has been a tough road for them, but the Rangers have picked up a win convincingly, going through the Thunders, struggling Thunders, and the struggle continues for them. There's really nothing to write home about with the Thunders. They've struggled all the way through from the beginning of this season in the BPL 2019, and they found it a tough going. Today was tough going for Fletcher, getting a second delivery in his batting. Perhaps not needed. They needed this innings. They needed this game to put a bit of a doubt or some spanners into the wheel here.
Interestingly, they've won this game with more than 2 overs to spare, but Uzi, 54 dot balls in the Rangers innings, as against the 49 of Thunders. So I think the real change was Delport. He was the factor, he was the clincher. That cameo, that innings, was really the turning point as far as the Rangers were concerned.
Yeah, he really made the difference when he walked in. A lot of dot balls were onto him, and Naeem, he gusted out, batted right through the innings, 38. But 50 balls don't really matter, but Delport made a huge difference, 63 of 28, and Nabi finishing it off on 18. 134 for 3. And the Sylhet Thunders, they took a bit of a pounding. Naeem Ghazi Rutherford going at 11th, but Naveen was the outstanding bowler, picking up 2 wickets, just going at an economy error of 3.2, and Ibadot outstanding.